Well, folks, we've arrived here now at a very, very beautiful site. The sun is now shining through the trees and illuminating the green. This is really a pretty sight. We have shadow for most of the hole and then that bright spot of sunlight, almost like it's being beamed in from a spotlight to the left. Very spiritual experience hitting this shot. This hole has a lot of psychological aspects to it. It has some large trees running along the right side, and the one large tree, the branches overhang the flight of the ball. You can get the ball caught up in those branches, so you have to be pretty careful. On the left, we have a significant amount of trees, and there's a bunker on the left that most people don't realize if they've never played the hole before. This is a par 3, a little bit longer par 3 than some. Probably plays about 150 yards from where I'm playing it today. I'm going to have to come in from left to right because this green does slope from left to right. It has some very interesting architectural aspects to this green. There's a sloping area behind the green. It's kind of a counterforce to what the green seems to be doing. Those are all visuals. Those are not accidents. The golf course designers actually designed that into the course to somewhat give the course an aesthetic appeal as you're hitting in. It's a beautiful golf course. Winding Hills is one of the most beautiful golf courses you'll ever play. Also, the ladies' tee off here, because of the way it sits, it kind of foreshortens the hole. It gives you a misconception of how long the hole really is. Most of the time I see people coming up short on this hole, very typical. Pin is on the back today. I'm going to try to go for it and get it all the way back to where the pin is. Let's see what we can do. A couple of practice swings. That feels pretty good. I hope that ball gets in the way of that swing I just made. That felt really good. Okay, let's see what we have. Now, that's about the way I wanted to hit it. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's on the green running up a little short. And it took that big slope from left to right, so I'm going to have an uphill putt back to the hole when we get down there. But I'm pretty comfortable with the shot I just hit, pretty much the way I wanted to play it. So let's get down and see what we can do from there. All right, the ball came up exactly the way I thought it would when I hit it off the tee. If it had been a little bit longer, I might have gotten a little closer to the flag. However, I hit it as perfectly as I could in line. As this green normally does, it lets the ball come down from left to right. It rolls down from left to right. So I expect I would have an uphill putt, as I said on the tee. And that's exactly what I ended up with. Now, when I'm hitting an uphill putt, what I have to remember is not to charge it. There's a tendency we have to try to hit it hard uphill. You have to trust your instinct, your intuitive sensibility for how far to bring the club back and let it go through. So the key here is to be as natural as you can with it. Just realize, tell yourself in the back of your mind that you're putting uphill, and then let it happen. Don't try to make it happen. We'll square up the blade. I may have a little right to left break. Now I'm leaving the pin in right now. The reason I'm leaving the pin in is for contrast and the dynamics of the shot. However, in golf, the rule is you have to take the flag out. You can't hit the flag and use the flag when you're on the putting green. Off the putting green, it's okay for the ball to hit the flag and drop in the hole, not a problem. But on the putting green, you have to remove the flag, otherwise you're going to have some penalty stroke. All right, let's see what we can do here. Take our time here, square up. Feels pretty good. Make a nice smooth stroke. I'm going to say tick-tock now in my head. Remember, when you're on the golf course, even though that's your mantra, don't keep saying tick-tock out loud. It'll drive your playing partners crazy. Say it in your head. Looks good. A little bit short. Had the line a little bit short. Let's see if I can sneak another ball right by there and make this putt. That looks really good. Oh, a little bit closer. Let's try one more. I'm getting closer as I practice. Practice makes perfect, as they say. A little offline, that would have been the putt. Okay, so there's the result. That uphill, it had a little bit of left to right break that I didn't expect, but we had a lot of fun making that stroke. Hope you learned something there.